Hello YouTube, this is Ardwulf. Welcome back. We're on episode 8 of our Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins, and we have reached the town of Lothering, where there's a bunch of stuff to do here. Let's be as me here. Well, offhand, there's a whole lot of loot I can pick up. I will be needing this elf root soon.
Let's get started.
And actually I need some of the poison stuff too. But I don't know what any of the recipes are off the top of my head.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk
So
about.
hopefully at some
Besides,
point in the
isn't
next
your
couple
mother
of
a scary
episodes
witch
I
who
will
lives
have a
in
new
the
sound
forest?
recording for Rig set up for voice. And hopefully
To
it will
you,
represent...
perhaps, you would find the moss
It will
growing
provide a
on
little bit
stone
less
interesting.
You know what's
noise interference from things like the cord moving around on the headset that I'm using right now.
Outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You there! If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found.
No, I'm looking for loot. Out of my way.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Or is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
Right.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Folks, if they could buy no goods at all.
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
It's a fair amount of money, actually. We will try to persuade him.
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Morrigan disapproves of that. That's too bad, frankly.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
I don't know if Morrigan is a romanceable character. I don't know if I'm going to pursue any of those in this playthrough.
The charters are
I think I
still
probably
operating.
will. Bandits everywhere. I'll take that.
Oh, that's dedication.
We got a crate. Wait. That's a chest that I can't open right now. But we're
This
going
should
to
be easy enough.
have a solution for that kind of thing pretty soon, too. This is a gift. You can improve the standing between you and the companions by giving them gifts. There's some rubble.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so
On it.
strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there.
How much junk do I have? Ooh, quite a lot, actually.
When even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south.
I heard he saw just in time at those Grey Wardens.
Let's pull these 2 quests down. You know what? Hold on. Let's talk to this person first. Because right now,
We've got a bed for the night.
we don't have anybody in the party with poisoning skills. We'll see if we can help her.
Blades
Which we
right
can.
now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay. Now this girl's got a quest, but we can't take it right now because we don't have the ability to... Her quest is going to be the poison quest.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
These are pretty straightforward. You're,
Is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could become a moron for all we know.
you just make some potions or poisons and turn them into those people.
There's nothing
What's our experience look like here? Not very far along into 6th level. You know what? I want to check something else because
To everyone in the tavern.
here's Alistair. So one of these should be his approval level, I think. But I don't see that anywhere. And I thought that was supposed to be on the character sheet. Maybe it's in here. Oh, this bar is it, actually. Approval +4. So looking at Morrigan's probably a little bit negative right now. The dog is 100% positive. Alright, so now I know where that is. Let's go in here, because there's going to be an encounter here.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a fellow by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen him.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
You don't need my protection, but these men will blindly follow their master's command even unto death.
I am not the blind one.
Yeah, we'll see.
I served at Ostagar, where the Turn saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk. Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
Okay, so how many guys do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so Alistair, you attack this guy. Actually, Alistair, you attack that guy. Where am I? Morgan, what can Morgan do? And the dog. Okay, let's see. Anybody need healing? Yep. Well, it seemed like that didn't do anything at all. Let's get Alistair to chug down a lesser health poultice. That was pretty nice.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all...
Yeah, he'll fight to the death.
What do you want?
Take a message to that punk Loghain.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
And who are you?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was. Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. That, and the Maker wants me to go with you. I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Alright, so let us get rid of Morrigan
Indeed.
and add her to the party. She is a rogue.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell. Whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food. You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
So I don't know if that was the quest, maybe. Alright, we've got, we need to look at our inventory first to see if there's stuff that's useful to us. We want to keep that battle axe. We want to keep, actually, Liliana is going to need armor. So gloves. Okay, studded leather are 0.83, regular leather are 0.50. Studded leather boots. Studded leather armor. Give her quite a bit better situation right there. Let's look full up on, I think none of these are going to be worthwhile for me. This tribal necklace is a gift. Not sure who it's for. Possibly for Sten, who we're going to meet shortly. Alright, let's look at Alistair, because this is the big question here. 5.1, 5.1. 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 1.4. Okay, so we want to keep the scale boots, the steel scale boots. I want to be careful here. I don't sell off stuff that I need.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
So it seems like this guy's...
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there.
I already did that.
No, don't suppose you know anything about poison. I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison.
You know, the other quest out in the courtyard is actually for the trap making.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
He doesn't. Alright, but we've got stuff to sell, because we're, like, almost topped out on... Actually, does he have any backpacks? I don't see anything. Anyway, let's... so we're going to keep the steel stuff. Looking at this, this is tier 2, where this is tier 3. Now, how the tiers correspond to levels, I honestly don't know. Alright, so that sort of helps. You know what? Dang it. We need to look at these rings, because one of these rings, it's this one, cold resistance. We'll give that to Alistair. The spirit charm gives him fire resistance, so we'll give him that. It seems useful. Let's look at Liliana again. These probably... she's got better stuff than... Let's look at Alistair's stats again on the against the axe. No, his longsword's better. Alright, so all the weapons we can basically get rid of.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
So you can shoot through the dialogue if you hit escape. The greatsword 11 versus the battle axe of 11. Critical chance 1.5, critical chance 3.3, and better armor penetration 2. So we'll keep the battle axe. Now, what do these things do? I don't even know what these things do. Converts all damage to electricity damage. Yeah. Interesting. I'm not even sure how that even works. Alright, this... The iron ring doesn't do anything, so we'll get rid of that. Oh, these wolf pelts we can get rid of. I don't know if these gems are good for anything or not. So I'm going to keep them for now. Alright, we're going to have to call that sufficient. We've got the quest as well, so let's go out. I always do that here. Oh, actually, let's loot. We only killed one.
Right.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone.
Alright, so let's go talk to her.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. None to be had.
Now, I thought Liliana had trap making.
I
Oh
didn't
well.
mean to bother you. Sorry.
That's okay. So that'll be the crafting profession that I don't bother with.
How dare you accuse me of thievery?
Oh, you know what?
Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft.
Ah, look at that. I'm not going to go through back through this whole village, though, and
I said enough.
deal with all that.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Very different looking Kunari than you see in Dragon Age Inquisition.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but Kunari are renowned warriors. If we could release him, perhaps he might help us.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I require skilled help.
What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve, or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Alright, so you can either go talk to the Reverend Mother back here and try and negotiate his release, or you can just have Liliana pick the lock.
You're such a handsome dog. I think that every time I look at you.
Well, since it's right in front of me. We have something else to do in the Chantry here, too.
My mother died. Had a dog.
Okay, folks, we had a small hiccup there. We had a game crash. Actually, that hasn't happened to me with Dragon Age Origins before. But we want to actually go talk to this bozo
On your doorstep.
before we go in.
Feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run.
So I caught up very quickly to where I was at, or to slightly before.
Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer.
There's some good dialogue on my part here.
There, one of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
There's no one going to shut this madman up.
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. Darkness swallowed the marshes whole. This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
Standing around and shouting won't save you.
There is nothing to do. No hope is left.
Could you cluck like a chicken when you do that?
Are you calling me a coward?
I'm calling you an idiot.
I have shamed my ancestors. But the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There is always hope.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Your king is dead! There is no hope!
I thought I shut him up. I got even more junk here. Quick save. Because it's a good idea. Alrighty then. Let's see what we have here. Well, here's a book.
Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. Yes? Who might you be? I see. I am Ser Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
Yes, Will. Loghain is a dickface.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tarn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case. Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off? No need. I will have it dealt with.
I thought I did drive them off. Maybe the one guy that ran
fool bandits have returned. Take some
causes
men and drive them
that
off
to
and see
not
if you can't capture that
log
leader
is
of theirs
complete.
this time.
As you command, Sir Bryant.
Now, unless there's something else you need. I cannot openly help you, I fear, but here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall.
Huh.
There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need. Travel safely.
Nice to
and may the
thank
Maker
him.
watch over you.
Alright, so that completed a quest. And we gotta go talk to this guy.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Now, even though it sort of sounds like we can get a quest here, we cannot. As far as I can tell.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales. Why is that, if I may ask? I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tarn has done or not done, the Arl remains.
He's a
low,
pig
or
shit
worse.
traitor.
That is my primary concern. He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. If you're truly interested, There are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
So I think that might be another false pointer.
When the Maker spoke,
Let's see here.
chant of light scattered in the
Do you
dark.
ever wonder if that's an accurate likeness of
Fear and
Andraste?
ignorance.
The black
Maybe
box.
she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth. How would we know?
Oh, that's interesting.
Unwavering faith.
Now this is the cabinet they were talking about.
And enduring perseverance.
Well, health poultices.
And then shall the Maker return to us.
They're always useful.
And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven.
Here's some more books.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater. I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you then? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Is there any way I can convince you to release him? No, I want him freed.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Okay, so let us cancel flaming weapons, because when I cast it, Liliana was not in our party and she won't have it on. So we need to cast it again anyway, basically. Alright, let's go get Sten. Now, I admit that I don't really know what, like, the best use for this NPC is. I have a tank in mind for Alistair.
I think that every time I look at you. Lady Cecily, I lived with her after my mother died. Had a dog. A small one, bred to fit under the arm and in the lap. Why did she...
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. Perhaps we have different ideas of freedom. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Okay, we're gonna get rid of... we've already got rid of Morgan. Get rid of the dog.
Yes.
And get Sten instead. Now let's take a look at him. He's got a taunt too. Let's equip him. Because right now he's basically wearing rags. Actually, let's look at Alistair. His heavy steel chainmail requires 22 strength, which he doesn't have. So let's give that to Sten then. Let's give him this. You know what? I actually want Alistair to have the better stuff where possible. We'll give him these leather gloves for now. And we'll give him this giant battle axe. Alright, and we're going to do one more thing. We're going to go back to the tavern. That is a giant friggin' axe. I'm not a big fan of the video game trend of ridiculously large weapons, which Dragon Age is unfortunately fallen prey to.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Yeah, give me your, show me your stuff. I got extra crap that I don't need, like that, like this. We're keeping all this stuff. We're keeping all this stuff. I don't even know what this is. Quest items, maybe? Alright, I just wanted to clear out inventory. Quick save, just in case we have another crash.
So be it.
The dogs were yelping all night long. The smell of the Darkspawn keeps running.
Alright, now we're about to head into the wilderness north of Lothering. And so, I'm going to call this episode to a close. So, thanks for watching. You can subscribe to the channel if you like. Please do so. There's more of this coming, and there's more of this that's already been posted, and there's a bunch of other content on there as well. There is also a blog at ardwulfslair.wordpress.com. There is a Google Plus page, a Facebook page, and a Twitter page, and you can check out those on social media. Please do so. The links for that are in the notes below. So thanks for watching again, and we'll see you next time.